good day to everyone. Okay, so I'm back again. Welcome to mathematics class made easy with teacher Phoebe. Okay, so last time I did already discuss to you addition, subtraction, and multiplication. Addition and subtraction of polynomials, and for today we're going to have all about as you can see flashed in your screen, multiplication of polynomials. Okay, so how do you multiply polynomials? These are the rules. Rule number one, multiply the numerical coefficients like multiplying integers. Okay, so paano na nga ba ulit ang mag-multiply ng integers? Sa pag-multiply ng integers, it is clearly stated there sa video which I did already discuss to you during the first quarter that whenever we are multiplying positive times positive, the answer is always positive. Whenever we are multiplying negative times negative, the answer is always positive again. Okay? So, yung rule natin here in multiplication of polynomials or in multiplying the numerical coefficients, iba siya sa rule na sinusunod natin sa pag-add ng polynomials or pag-add ng integers. Kasi sa addition of integers, pag parehas positive, positive. Pag parehas negative, negative. Pero dito, iba. Pag parehas positive, matik positive. Pag parehas negative, positive pa rin yun. But of course, you have to multiply the integers or the numerical coefficients. And then, kapag meron naman tayong positive at tinatimes siya sa negative, the numerical coefficient, the sign is negative. Or negative man yun at saka positive yung tinatimes natin, the answer is always negative. So, kapag magkaparehas ng sign, like this one, same or similar sign, matik yun, positive. Kapag ka-different sign, like this one, matik yun, negative ka agad yung sign. Okay? So, wala ditong sinusunod kung sino yung mas mataas or mas mababa. Okay? Walang ganon. Iba yung rule natin dito. Basta yan lang yung tatandaan ninyo lagi. And then, for the next rule is that multiply the variables using the product law of exponent. And what is this product law of exponent? Here it is. Nakikita nyo? Kapag nagmumultiply tayo at parehas yung variable, take note ha, sa magkaparehas ng variable, what do? We just simply add the exponent. Okay? Uulitin ko. Ipa-plus ang exponent ng magkaparehas na variable. Okay? So, let's take a look at this para maintindihan talaga natin. If I have 2 squared plus 2 cubed and x times x cubed, number 1, we have 2. Bakit to naging 2? Kasi ang ibig sabihin ng 2 squared, that means 2 times 2. So, ilang 2 na to? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yan. 2 raised to 5. Yan. Kita nyo? Pinag-plus lang yung exponent kaya naging 5. And then, so the same with this. Meron akong isang x. Tinimes pa ulit ng tatlong x. So, therefore, I'm going to have x raised to 4. Okay? Kasi, here is the thing pala. Kapag nakakita kayo ng variable at wala siyang exponent, I believe na sabi ko na rin to, you have to always remember that it has an invisible exponent of 1. Kaya to naging 4 kasi 1 plus 3 is 4. The next, if I have y squared and y here has an invisible exponent of 1. Therefore, we're going to have y times y times y or simply y cubed. Okay, so ito yung mga bagay na kailangan dapat alam ninyo. You see, kapag pinag-uusapan talaga natin ng algebra, ang daming mga, invisible things na ngayon lang talaga natin siya nakikita. Hindi nakikita ng mata natin, but it must be already instilled in your minds na kapag wala kayong nakitang exponent, meron. Ano yun? 1. Kapag wala kayong nakitang numerical coefficient, meron yun. Ano yun? 1. Kapag positive ang sign ng sagot, hindi na isusulat. Pero alam natin na, anong sign nun? Positive. So, yun yung mga bagay na na dapat ay alam nyo na ngayon. Okay? So, what is it about multiplying polynomials? How do we multiply polynomials? Let's have the following example number 1. 2x squared times 3x squared. It's so simple, class. Okay, what do we do? If I have 2x squared times 3x squared, this is equal to 6x raised to 4 daw. Paano nangyari yun? Kasi class, ganito yun. Si 2 at saka si 3, itinimes lang natin. Ano ang sagot? 6. Tapos, si 2 at saka 2 dito, etong 2 natin at saka 2 dito, i-plus lang natin yon, that's your exponent. Okay? So, ganun lang kasimple. Then, kopyahin na lang natin si x ng isang beses lang. Ganun lang. Okay? So, sige, explain natin further. Let's have example number 2. I have here 3xy times negative 4xz. Okay, so what is the answer to this? Class pala ha, in multiplying polynomials, wala na tayo ditong regrouping of the literal coefficients. Hindi na tayo dito nag-group ng similar terms or those terms which have similar literal coefficients, kasi ang ginagawa lang talaga natin dito is just simply multiply the numerical coefficient and then add the exponents of the same variable. That's how simple it is. So, ganito lang kasimple ha. Kunin natin si 3. Okay? Tapos, kunin natin si negative 4. Ayan. Okay? Ayan. Tapos, i-times natin silang dalawa. Okay? Hindi ko muna sinasama si variable ha. Negative, 3 times, ang 3 natin dito, positive, di ba? Ang 4 natin dito is negative. So, matik yun. Anong sagot natin para dito? Ang sagot natin ay negative agad. Then, 3 times 4. Okay? So, 3 times 4 is 12. So, we're going to have negative 12. Okay? Take note ha. Yung numerical coefficient pa lang yung tina-times natin. So, kunin naman natin sunod si xy. And then, si xz dito. Okay? So, kunin natin silang dalawa at i-times natin. Okay? Sa multiplication class, remember, you will never ever see a solid dot or a multiplication like that. Pero eto, you know that this means we have a multiplication, ha? Walang nakitang plus, walang nakitang minus, multiplication. And then, kunin natin si xz. Okay, like that. Alright. Then, anong sunod natin gagawin? Ayusin lang natin siya ng maayos. Okay? So, ganito lang naman kasi yun, class, kasimple. Etong si xy, ibig sabihin nito x times y. So, lilinawin ko lang ha. And then, di ba, you have here a parenthesis and this means multiplication. So, times x. Tapos, etong si xz, ang ibig sabihin nito x times z. Okay? Tapos, pagsamahin lang natin yung magkaparehas. Pagtabihin lang natin yung magkaparehas na variable. We have x times y times z. Alright? So, you have here dalawang x. It means that you have x squared. Dalawang x. Tapos, itabi lang natin si y. Tapos, itabi lang natin si z. Okay? So, bale, eto na yung sa variables natin or sa literal coefficients natin nung pinag-times natin sila. So, what will be your final answer? Oh, our final answer, di pagtabihin mo lang sila. Negative 12. Ito yun. And then, itabi lang natin to. Si x squared y z. That's your final answer. Okay? Ganun lang. Kasimple, di ba? Kasimple. Okay, so let's have another example. I have here, alright, 3abc times 4a squared plus 3b minus 5c. How are we going to answer this? Okay, so in this case, class, applyan na natin siya ng distributive property of multiplication over addition. How do we do that? Kasi, class, nagkataon na meron kang 3abc dito. This is a monomial, okay? And then, minumultiply natin siya sa 4a squared plus 3b minus 5c. And kapag nag-multiply tayo ng ganito, kinakailangan, parang ano lang to parang sa family lang to. Pag binigyan si ate, dapat bibigyan din si gitna. At bibigyan din dapat si bunso. Ganun ang ibig sabihin noon. Okay? So, magmumultiply lang tayo, class. Pero diretso na tayo, ha? Apply na natin yung rule. Multiply the numerical coefficient. And then, add the exponents of the same variable. Pero, ililista muna natin sila. Ano ba yung unang pinamumultiply muna? Si 3, ABC, pinamumultiply kay 4A squared. So, ito yun. Okay? Then, sunod, si 3ABC pinamumultiply kay positive. Take note, positive to ha. Positive 3B. Pero I don't write it anymore. I will not write a positive sign anymore kasi understood naman na yun. Then, si 3ABC ulit pinamumultiply kay negative. Okay. So, negative 5C. Okay? So, multiply na natin sila. Alright? Pag na-multiply natin, what will be our final answer? Okay? So, let's multiply. And how do we do that? Diretso na natin i-add yung exponents sa... Hindi ko na siya i-expand na katulad nung kanina kasi hahaba tayo masyado. Multiply the numerical coefficient. Positive 3 times positive 4 is positive 12. A here has 1. A here has 2. So, we're going to have A cubed. Walang kaparehas si B, walang kaparehas si C, copy BC. Nakuha nyo? Okay. Next. Dito naman tayo sa sunod. 3 times 3, that is equal to 9. Then, A. Walang kaparehas. Diba? Wala siyang kaparehas dito. So, A lang. Then, B and B. B here has an exponent of 1. B here has an exponent of 1. So, therefore, B is squared. C has walang kaparehas. So, you just copy. Next. Positive 3 times negative 5. Magkaiba ng sign. Positive yung isa. Negative yung isa. Therefore, negative. 3 times 5 is 15. Take note ha. Multiplying tayo. Multiplying. And then, A, walang kaparehas. B, walang kaparehas. Copy si A at saka B. Then, si C here has an exponent of 1. C here has an exponent of 1. Add the exponents. Therefore, we're going to have C squared. However, this is not yet your final answer. Hindi po pwedeng ipag-plus, plus, plus, plus lahat to, ha? Ang gagawin natin kasi ay, diba, naka-arrange to, yung polynomial na pinamumultiply natin, nakapaganon siya. So, dapat, nakaayos din ng ganun yung natin, yung polynomial natin or yung final answer natin. Besides, hindi talaga natin pwedeng mai-plus, plus, plus to. Kita nyo naman to. Ito ay A cubed BC. B squared C. ABC squared, magkakaiba sila ng literal coefficients. Hindi mo sila pwedeng plus lang ng ganun ha. That is wrong. So, what will be our final answer? Ganito lang naman, class. You just have to align it horizontally. So, 12 A cubed BC. Okay, next. 9 here, kasi arrange natin siya horizontally. 9 here is positive, so we have to write plus. Okay, kasi hindi pwedeng basta ka na lang nagsulat dyan ng 9. So, kailangan may operation in between. 9, A, B squared, C. Then, negative is minus. So, minus 15, A, B, C squared. This is already your final answer. Haba, no? Okay. Let's have more exercise. There you go. Okay, so ito, application na talaga to ng natutunan natin kung paano mag-multiply ng polynomials. I have here 2m minus 4n times m plus 3n. Okay, so, kanina, yung minultiply natin, monomial lang yung nandito. Tapos, trinomial yung nandito. The problem is, this is a binomial, okay? And I have here another binomial. And if that is the case, we're going to apply the what we so-called FOIL. Okay, do you know what does it mean by FOIL? Hindi yung foil na nirarap sa ano, yung FOIL meaning first, outer, inner, last. Okay, so let's have the following. Let's solve. Okay, so ayan, solve na natin. And in order for us to solve this, multiply muna natin yung first terms natin. So first, sino ba yung first natin? Ang first terms natin ay etong dalawang to. Nakikita nyo? Si F. Ang F natin ay yung first terms. So, ang first terms natin ay sino? Si 2m at saka si m. Yun lang daw muna yung i-multiply natin. Okay? Next, let's have the O for outer. Ang outer natin ay etong si 2m at saka si 3n. Okay? Si 2m at saka, take note ha, take note of the sign. You have to be careful. This positive sign is a part of 3. So, positive yun ha. Pero wala naman talaga tayong problema kung positive yan. Magkakaroon lang tayo ng problema kapag negative siya. So, 3n. Okay? Next, let's have the inner. Okay, so ang inner natin ay, take note, ang inner natin ay eto. Yan yung i-multiply natin ha. Now, be careful. Yung 4 natin dito, kasama yung negative sign na yon ha. So, therefore, yung minus na yun, sign yun ng negative, ng 4. So, magiging negative 4 tayo. Negative 4n, i-times down natin kay m. So, this one. Okay, then next, we're going to have the last terms. Ang last terms natin ay sino? Si negative 4n at saka si positive 3n. So, si negative 4n at saka si positive 3n. Alright? So, eto na ngayon yung i-multiply natin. At pag na-multiply natin siya, arrange it horizontally like what we did a while ago. Hindi natin siya pwedeng, pag nakuha natin yung sagot, tapos i-plus mo ng ganun. Maliban na lang if may nakita kayong magkapares na literal coefficient, babalik kayo sa addition of polynomials. Okay? So, let's multiply the following. Okay? Gamit tayo ng ibang color para makita natin. So, I have here 2. Walang numerical coefficient. Wala ba? Meron. Ano yun? Invisible na 1. 2 times 1 lang naman yan, class. 2 times 1, anong sagot? 2. And then, m, may exponent na 1. M, may exponent na 1. So, magiging m squared. Okay? Kasi ipa-plus natin daw yung exponent. The next, 2 times 3, sagot, 6. Mn, magkaparehas, you just copy. Pagdikitin mo lang sila. The next, negative 4 times 1. Diba? May invisible numerical coefficient na 1. So, negative 4 times 1, ano ang sagot? Di negative 4. And then, nm. Hindi naman tayo pwedeng magsulat ng nm, class. Okay? Kinakailangan, dapat, pag sinulat natin siya, mauna pa rin si m. Para makita natin yung part na merong magkapares na literal coefficient. So, pag nagsulat tayo ng sagot, wala namang problema yan kahit pagbaliktarin mo yan si nm or alin ang unahin mo. Kaya lang, dapat, you have to arrange it alphabetically na para hindi tayo nalilito. So, mn. Para nakikita natin kung meron ba kaya tayong terms na magkaparehas ng literal coefficient. The next, negative 4n times 3n. So, negative 4 times 3 is negative, di ba? Negative 12. Then, n squared. Bakit naging n squared? N here has an exponent of 1. N has an exponent of 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay? So, next, after that, malapit na tayo. Malapit na talaga, as in totally malapit na. Kaya lang, you will see here that you have same mn. At kapag magkaparehas yan, you have to add that. Okay? Pero sa pag-add mo nito, hindi mo ina-add ang exponent. Diba? Remember, sa addition of polynomials, what do? We just copy MN. And then, ang sinusolve talaga natin ay etong 6 at saka negative 4. Iyon ang ina-add natin, yung numerical coefficient. Remember? Okay, 6 is positive, 4 is negative. Magkaiba ng sign. Ayan. Eto, dito na ngayon papasok yung ulit, yung magkaiba ng sign. Magkaiba ng sign, awas. So, ano matitira? 2. Sino mas malaki? Si 6 o si 4? Si 6. So, therefore, positive. Okay? Positive to. Alright? And then, after that, let's write down our final answer. Our final answer will be 2m squared. Okay? Plus, kasi positive yung sign ng sagot natin, 2mn minus, kasi negative yung sagot natin sa 12, n squared. This is our final answer. Okay? Ayan, medyo mahaba explanation. Next, let's have another example. Ayan. Ano, kaya nyo na? Kayang-kaya. Kailangan yung kayanin. Let's have the following. Okay, so binomial, therefore, apply the FOIL. Okay, so kailan tayo gagamit ng FOIL? Kapag meron tayong binomial times na binomial. So, isulat ko na lang F, O, I, L. F is for first, O is for outer, I is for inner, L is for last. Gamitan natin siya ng FOIL using the parrot's beak illustration. Napansin nyo kanina, itsura ng tuka ng ibon yung nabuo natin. So, ayun, palatandaan nyo yun. Okay, ganito lang naman. Ganito gagawin natin. So, for F, si 3x times kay 2x. And then, O, so yun ulit, ha? 3x times, careful with the sign, minus negative 5y. Inner, so for our inner, negative 4y and 2x. So yun ha. So take note of the minus sign here. That is the sign of 4 and that is negative 4. So negative 4y times 2x. And then, for our last, negative 4y ulit, kay negative 5y naman. So, negative 4y, negative 5y. So, let's multiply them one at a time. Ganito talaga. May shortcut po. Wala po class. Walang shortcut. This is really how we're going to multiply. And actually, kung face-to-face to, napakamahabang discussion to talaga, class. So, I'm doing this in as much as I can lahat. Kasi bukod pa yung monomial sa pag-explain ito sa face-to-face, bukod pa yung binomial by a binomial, and bukod pa yung mahabang explanation talaga. Really. Okay, so, bilisan na lang siguro natin, Okay, so, ayan. 3 times 2 is 6 x squared. Bakit naging x squared? 1 plus 1. Always remember that. Ina-add yung exponent. 3x, 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. X, y, walang magkaparehas. So, you just copy. Pag dikitin mo lang sila, pagtabihin mo lang sila, walang magkaparehas x, y. Negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. Yx or simply xy ulit. Okay? Negative 4 times negative 5, negative, positive yon. Sa multiplication, ha? Nagta-times tayo, remember. So, this is positive 20. I don't write the positive sign anymore. Y squared. So, bakit naging y squared? Because y here has an exponent of 1. Y also here has an exponent of 1. And then, take a look at your terms. You have here 6x squared, negative 15xy, negative 8xy, 20y squared. You have similar terms and you have to simplify that by adding them. So, how do we add? E di i-add mo. Negative. Negative. Parehas negative, di ba? So, negative din naman yon. Kasi sa addition of integers, pag parehas negative, negative agad yun, matik. Okay? So, pero i-add mo sila. 15 plus 8 is 23. So, you'll have negative 23 xy. Copy lang ha. Copy lang si xy. Do not add the exponents. Therefore, our final answer is what? Okay, so our final answer is 6x squared. Ito yun. Minus 23xy. Ito yun. And then, plus 20y squared. Bakit nga ba naging plus? Kasi positive yung 20 natin here. Kaya naging plus. And this is already our final answer. Okay? Next, last one. This one, grabe talaga. Pahaba na siya ng pahaba. Mahaba na talaga siya. Okay? Yan, mahaba na siya. So, si m, it times kay m squared. Okay? So, m times m squared is m cubed. M, it times kay 3m, magiging positive 3m squared. Tapos si m ulit, it times kay 7p. Pwede naman ganun, diretso. So, positive 7p. Then next, si negative 4, it times natin kay m squared. Magiging negative 4m squared. Pa rin naman, diba? So, pagtatabihin lang natin sila kasi wala naman tayong wala namang magkaparehas na variables. Next, si negative 4 ulit, it times kay positive 3m. Take note, negative 4 times 3 is negative 12m. And then, negative 4 ulit, it times kay 7p. So, that is negative 28p. Okay? Ayan. Yan na. Yan na. Pero, you just have to take a look at if meron bang magkaparehas na literal coefficient. Tingnan nga natin kung meron nga m squared, parehas ng literal coefficient. You have to simplify this. Okay? Kailangan talaga nakasimplify yan. And to simplify that, you have to apply addition of polynomials. Positive 3 m squared and negative 4 m squared. So, this is kaiba ng sign, negative, diba? Kasi mas mataas si 4, tapos bawas ka m squared or simply m squared na lang. So, let's rewrite our final answer. We're going to have m cubed. Tapos, isunod na natin si negative m squared. Negative m squared. Then, syempre mawawala na to kasi sinolve na natin yan. Sunod na natin si 7mp minus 12m minus 28p. And that is already our final answer. Woo! Sa wakas. Okay, so I hope you learned a lot in that video how to multiply polynomials. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. And tapos na tayo ng addition, multiplication, and subtraction. We have the last video about operation and polynomials and upcoming soon. See you. Bye-bye. God bless.